What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Jewel, and if you're new here, hey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I'm filming this on Easter. Because we've got a lot more college and quarantine content coming your way. So I put together some tips that I had on staying motivated for online school. So I hope they are helpful and I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, bye. Hello, I'm sending you all good vibes and thoughts while we are all in this quarantine together. My recent video of week in my life of online classes here at the University of Texas at Austin. It was my first week of doing online class, and today is Saturday, the day after I uploaded that video. So I'm about to go into my second week of this, and for this week's vlog, tips on how to stay motivated for online class. I was a person that never thought I would be good at online classes, especially when I would take in-class courses and I would take some online classes. My online classes were just blow-offs. I learned nothing. But I'm taking a whole new approach now that everything that I'm doing is virtual. I have to really keep my motivation and also create incentives for myself for actually doing work and learning something instead of just checking a box to get a grade, which is what I used to do. Right now it is Saturday, and regardless of what day it is, now there are no boundaries. So for my class today, we were doing a presentation. My first tip for staying motivated, I would say, is to have incentives. So whether that is a cold glass of wine after you finish your homework or getting to binge YouTube videos when you're done being productive, mine is I am rewarding myself for my week of online classes with some online shopping. I bought some makeup from Sephora because I want to keep doing my makeup. I feel like it makes me more motivated when I'm staying in the house and I'm running out of foundation. So I ordered myself a few goodies from Sephora.
Evaluating the brand, it's pretty clear that Cirque du Soleil's main problem is own issue. For operations, the problem is...
Okay, so I just finished my presentation, and yes, look at my glasses, you can just see the circles. So another tip I have to keep you motivated is I have personally a lot of group work and presentations this semester, so just remembering that being a team player and remembering that your group partners, they didn't ask for us to be working at home, so use it as a motivating factor, not to let them down. I know I'm in like 3 groups this semester and it's just so much harder online, but I think about the fact that it's not just me, it's them too. Another way to keep yourself motivated is to practice self-care, so we're gonna do some of that tonight. Another tip is to write out all of the projects and assignments that you have, whether it be on your monthly planner or in your individual days. This motivates me because when I'm done, I can highlight it out. Another thing that motivates me are to-do lists. I love lists. I will put lists in all of my advice and tips. Yeah, so just writing out everything I have to do, whether it be schoolwork or just your regular day, motivates me because then I can cross them out. Good morning, it is Sunday and I have so much homework to do today, but I thought I would share my next motivation tip that really helps me is to get ready for the day. So this doesn't always mean putting on makeup, but for me, today it does. I think when I put on makeup, my brain is like, all right, you are going to be productive. And I just like feel better, start feeling myself at some point in the day. Or like if I pass a mirror or, you know, like my laptop shuts off and I see myself in the dark screen, I'm like, oh damn, okay. But yeah, so doing your makeup can help you stay motivated. And the next tip is to get dressed for the day. So I'm just wearing jeans with this leotard. You don't have to get like super dressed up or even put on jeans if you don't want to, but just changing out of the clothes that you sleep in will seriously help. And for me, jewelry also helps tell my brain like, all right, we mean business. So it's really just the little things right now, but it can totally help you stay motivated. Motivation, here I am. Work, here I come. So Cameron just got here. I'm taking a break from school. I have a group project in an hour. Yep. And another tip to keep you motivated is to go outside and be outside.
I bought a new ball, made the first shot backwards.
So a big thing is to write out things that are due for the week of. I think I showed the month, but it's important for me to also be able to see my entire week at a glance and to write down the priorities of your week so that you can really see everything to do, things you need to really make sure you're making time for. And a really big tip right now is not to fall behind, just staying on top of your schoolwork, staying on top of your due dates, realizing that you're the only one that can give yourself structure. Of course, everyone is doing their best to make this structured, but at the end of the day, everyone has personal lives. So just make sure you're doing your own school stuff. You know when it's due. You know what you need to get done. Same setting, different day. So today is Monday. I've already had a class and I have another class in an hour, and then I'm going to do some homework right now. But some other tips I do have for you guys to stay motivated with online classes is to try to not pass fail. I know grades are something that are quantifiable, so it's motivating factor for someone like myself because I can actually see my work quantified, if that makes sense. So of course, if you have to do pass fail, like, don't feel bad about it. And I don't know how my semester is going to end up. Right now, I am trying to keep the mindset that grades are still a thing for me, and it's helping me actually do my homework. Next is to make sure you keep your space clean. So I have cleaned up my desk with only the essentials that I need for my homework right now. And that could also mean cleaning your room. Just your external world is a reflection of your internal world. So make sure everything is organized, or at least as clean as possible, to keep you the most productive. The next thing is to keep in touch with your professors. So I've been talking to mine actively in our Zoom classes. I've been emailing them, texting them, literally calling them. Just to, one, make sure they're okay because they are a human, and two, keep them updated on what's going on in my home life. Three, most importantly, any questions and concerns I have about material or certain assignments. And my next motivation tip is to have people hold you accountable. So whether it be group work that you are having to do for school, or you just have friends or even family in your household that can hold you accountable to doing your work and getting it done, take advantage of that because I feel like it'll keep you accountable. I said that so many times. It really will help you with motivation.
Kind of viral thing taking off my front door, and I'm just trying to keep a read on it, numbers and whatnot. That's about as interesting as it is. That so that you can go through the process of learning exactly what the case study process is and why it's important. But today, in the brief 20-minute kind of meetup that we have here, I want to.
So speaking of cleaning your space, Cameron and I completely cleaned and rearranged a room in the house. Another tip I have is to switch up where you do work. So I recently reorganized a room in my grandparents' house and was able to put a desk in here. So now I have 2 workspaces that I can choose from. Another tip that can help, to print out anything that could be printed out. I know it's helping me to be able to highlight and write on my coursework. I also opened a window in this room so that I can get fresh air circulating to help my brain. So another thing that can keep you motivated for online school is to do things that make you smile. So luckily I have my hobbies such as making these YouTube videos, which really helps me get out of just doing school or even out of what's all going on, you know what I mean? So if that's what makes you happy, do it. If creating photography makes you happy, do it. We also did a photo shoot today and it was really exciting to start creating again. Have some type of hobby that will take your mind off of things. Also, journal. Spoiler alert, I have a video coming out about a quarantine journal, so maybe start one of those today if you need something to do outside of school. So I showed you what the room looked like when I redecorated it, but now we really redecorated it and got all my furniture from Austin. So this is now going to be an amazing place to do schoolwork and keep me motivated for online. Chico, you want to say hi? Come here. So Chico, say hi. Good boy. You're a good boy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll show you the room. So you walk in. We got my bed back. My favorite part of my room, which is always this bookshelf Love her. My desk, which is a little chaotic, but got my mirror right here. Little cute stand. And my crystal babies. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it was helpful. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe down below if you want more college or quarantine content. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram / TikTok at TheAmandaJewel, and check out my blog, theamandajewel.com/blog. Bye!